What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a lesson on spotting bootlegs. Now, I've come across some more bootlegs in my collection, which I wasn't none the wiser when I first started collecting. I wasn't happy, but this has made me learn a lot more about bootlegs and what more I'm looking for in depth wise. So this video is going to basically focus on how to spot bootlegs with or without boxes in detail. Now, I've got a few examples here, so we're going to start ourselves off with a Megarin Luca. Now, this is one of my very first figurines I got. Now, I have to admit, I wasn't really these are actually quite good looking bootlegs, which that's one of the reasons why they tricked me. But when you look closer, you will see the defects and whatnot that these things have and how they feel and whatnot. So first off, this is a Max Factory Luca. I have the box right here, but I will show you guys that in a minute. So this is the bootleg version, and this I'll show you. I mean, this is very good. So I'm going to take her off her stand right here. So here we look at the actual stand. Now this is done rather well, considering it has all of the information that the official plate also has. On the back it even says, which really tricked me, which I actually thought this was not a bootleg at first, but yeah, it even actually has the Krypton Future Media Inc. logo on the back, and obviously you have the Made in China bit as well, so you guys can see that. So it has the there, and then the Made in China there. So yeah, this is done rather well, and you would not really be able to spot a fake bootleg this way. So other ways by spotting this bootleg. The major one I realised and found out is the hair. Now the hair, if you look in the groove of her hair, she has a very weird gappy liney thing going on there. As you can see right here. Weird gap with weird lines going across it. Now that's one of the major differences and major warning signs it took my attention to for this figurine. Second, to go in more in-depth detail, the real microphone. Now this may not pick up as well, but as good as my eyesight, but you see these little grooves here? These little grooves here, they are a lot more better painted and a lot more darker. Let's get Luca out, let's have him focus. You guys need to see this. But yeah, these things are a lot more detailed. Now moving on to her belt. As you can see on the belt, she has triangle patterns, gold and dark brown blacky colour, going across her waist. Now if you notice carefully, the actual triangles do not reach the top of her belt, which they're supposed to on the official one. So that's another sign. So this is done rather sloppy-ish, and the actual shapes don't even match, or are the even right sizes of equal length and height. Another one is basically, yeah, I mean, just bad paintwork, to be honest with you, on the bit there on the hair. The microphone, obviously, of course, is not as well painted as it should be. The face is done rather well, actually, to be honest with you. That's what really took me. Also, guys, the fakeness of the hair, the feel, really horrible plasticky feel, like really cheap feel, really bad. That's another warning sign. So yeah, it's just cheap rubbish, guys. I mean, you don't pay hundreds of pounds for this garbage. I mean, you know, some people like bootlegs, but that's not the point. You shouldn't be supporting this sort of fraud, this sort of, you know, it's just injustice. You need to sort this out. So that is how you spot the bits on the bootleg. Second of all, Now, I was even convinced this was official, because this box is done really, really well. I've looked at reviews of the official version, and it has every single detail on the damn box, everything. That these pictures ain't even photocopied. You know, this tricked me a lot. But do you know what's missing from this box? There's one thing that's missing from this box. And there's also another thing that gives it away as well, which I didn't know at first. Okay, so the biggest one, the biggest sign that you should notice is that this thing has no authentication sticker at all, whatsoever. It should be on the back, it isn't. So that's one massive warning sign signals going off there. And two, the box is really cheap and really rubbishy and weak. And as you can see, it's got a big bend at the bottom there. So this is a very two deep signs that this is bootleg. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't know any better and I got screwed over. So okay, second example, a Hatsune Miku 1/8 scale painted figurine by a Good Smile company apparently. Now, these guys have also tricked me. Now, this one, the hand signal is also wrong, apparently, because a good friend of mine on YouTube, which I actually asked for opinion at first on this one, because I was unsure, said to me that the hands are in the wrong position. So that's one fact about this. The other thing that's wrong about this is, if you look closely, guys, it's going to be quite hard to start. There you go. The stand, where her foot should be going all the way down to the stand, does not go all the way down at all. So that's one massive factor there. It does not fit on the stand properly. Now again, they've really gone all out on trying to trick people on buying this cheap imitation of the real thing. They made in China thing here, and they've also got another group here put on there. So you've got to be very careful, guys, what you're looking for. Also, look at the bad paintwork on her dress. So uneven and so bad. Her hair is now a factor as well. It doesn't look as bad, but it's that cheap material once again that they're using. It's not the right material that you get from a real, official, genuine figurine that you buy. And also, yeah, I mean, you can even see on this side, she's not even touching the floor. So yeah, very bad. Moving on to the box now. Another massive giveaway. The box is absolutely, you know, it's just really weak and flimsy. It's just the cardboard is a cheap material compared to what you'd normally get. And the thing that made me second guess myself was the writing on here. It's really shiny and really nice. I was thinking this is official, and you've got the Good Smile company here, blah blah blah. But hey, guess what? No authentication sticker once again. So guys, you need to look out for these. Little squares are either on the top of the box here, you know, just anywhere. They should be on the box. If they're not on there, don't buy them. They're fake. Okay? So, yeah. That's that one sorted out. Okay, so I've got a great example for this one now. I was very unhappy when I found out that this guy here, even though he's not expensive to get at the moment, is bootleg. Now, this actual, this is actually done rather well, but the shading gives it away on the body, and also the stand is quite flimsy. Yet again, there's a problem with the stand and the character you put them on. What made me definitely second guess myself is, this is a very tricky one. Check this out, guys. On the corner of the middle of the base where the square is, there's actually a Bandai logo, and it's stating it's from Bandai 2013 and made in China. So it has like an official logo there, like sort of thing. So they've really gone all out to trick people. I was very shocked about it. That's how I thought this one was official when I first bought it. But then I found out the truth. Now, this thing is quite flimsy and rubbish, and these things that go on him are quite bad. Now, when I look at the hair properly, it kind of is sort of off. The colours are sort of off and weird compared to the real version. Now, this is done rather well, I've got to admit, but this one sort of took me by surprise when I thought this was bootleg. So, yeah. Now, this is one where I found out it was bootleg. again with the box was very fragile, very flimsy, very rubbish. Now on here we have no authentication sticker whatsoever once again. So another massive factor you should look for, guys, when you go out to your conventions, when you go shopping online. You should check out. I know not all. I know this all the time. You don't. There isn't any authentication stickers on there, but then there should be other ways of searching that is official and whatnot. And you should ask the seller and whatnot if you're not too sure. So yeah, the prime example I can give you guys is I've got an official Super Saiyan Vegeta Figuarts Zero box here, and you can tell the difference of what is missing from the real one. So as you can see, guys, there should be writing here, because the official one here has got writing there. And as you can see down the bottom here, it has the authentication sticker, and this one does not. So that's two major points. Now this box is definitely, you can tell this box is much more better material, more sturdier, and not flimsy and weak like it is. So you can tell what is fake and what isn't. So yeah, the pictures on here also do look a bit transfery as well, which are quite, I didn't really catch that at first. You don't really recognise it at first though. They look so, they've done this so well. But obviously the only thing they failed to put on here is obviously the writing down here. And obviously a big clue is obviously the authentication sticker. So yeah, I was very, very annoyed when I found out that this Super Saiyan Goku was fake. So yeah. In fact, let me just check what it has on the base of my Vegeta one. So yeah, as you can see on my Super Saiyan Vegeta one, is actually very similar to the bootleg one. Has the Bandai logo there and whatnot, so it's actually very similar to the official and the bootleg, which is quite a shame in most cases. The only thing that's different is that it has Chinese writing or Japanese writing at the top going across. That's the only thing I can recognise that's different. Apart from that, guys, they've done a rather good job tricking people. Now, yeah, this is the official version of the Super Saiyan Vegeta, and this is definitely official. So, yeah, that is about it for my video, guys. I do hope you've learnt some things and whatnot. That these guys are bootlegs and should be avoided at all costs. Unless you like bootlegs, and that's fine, you can buy them, but to be honest with you, whoever buys bootlegs is only supporting the crooks who are tricking people and buying the real thing, which is not right. For people like me who like passionate about collecting, who love anime, who love gaming, they just want the real thing, and it doesn't cost hardly anything with the difference for the real thing. So please, guys, I urge you, don't buy the fake ones. These are cheap knockoffs and don't deserve anyone's attention or money. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. I've shown you some prime examples of what you should be looking for in when you try and purchase the officials. So yeah, if you guys want more information about this, please click on a link here. This video that I will put the link on the video is about more information about bootlegs and whatnot, so just to get you guys a bit more, you know, involved and try and find out and get more educated on how to avoid bootlegs, different ways you can do that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave me some comments down below. Let me know how you feel about the situation and about the video, obviously, and thumbs up if you like what you saw. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll do the same for you. I don't mind supporting whoever supports me. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon for another video. Take care.